I'm back! These are my only fans. There's gonna be a vein like right here that makes an appearance. Because it's so hot. I don't really know, it just wants to come out and say hi to you guys, so please just ignore that. Hey guys, welcome back to Thoughtful Tuesdays. I know I haven't been here in quite some time, but I just finished my internship. I had a week of vacation and now I'm back and ready to go. I hope you missed me. Don't think you did, but shout out to my mom, who probably watches these anyway. Love you. I've missed a lot of topics, so I've been trying to catch up on the one that we're on. So this week, we are on your favorite childhood, or actually just memory, I think. The best thing that's ever happened to you, or the happiest you've been. It's kind of hard for me to go back and pick out one thing that really made me the happiest, one experience that I really enjoyed. So it might come to a shock to you guys that this is the one that I picked, but I'll explain why at the end, why I really enjoyed this. I think I was about 14 years old and I was about to go into my first year of high school. In the summer, I decided that I was going to do a student trip to Europe, and it was with no one that I had ever met before in my entire life. There were some kids that were from my area, like southern Maine, and then there were kids from Brooklyn and San Diego that we were all going as one group to Italy, England, and France. Before I went, I was really nervous because I'd never done an extended amount of time away from home without my family, with a whole new people. It's kind of like going off to college, but not really. I was kind of nervously excited. Who doesn't want to go to Europe? I mean, this was just coming off of the Cheetah Girls. I was really excited that I was going to be able to go, like, do my whole European tour like they did. Dorinda, my girl, I was gonna dance and sing all over Italy, even though they went to Spain. Different story. Anyway, side note, back to the story. So I left, and I was really homesick for the first week or so, but in that first week, I found out that I had contracted swine flu. And if you are a true 2009 kid, you will remember that that is the year of swine flu. And it's not like I got to go to the hospital and like chill out in a doctor's room. No. I still had to walk around, rappel off of castles and shit, and walk around in like 100-degree midsummer southern European weather with a fever of 103, puking my brains out. Overall, not the most enjoyable experience at the time. Here's what a typical day would have looked like. We would wake up, I would attempt to eat breakfast, would then go on the bus to whatever we were doing that day. Say we were rappelling off of the side of the castle in Italy. I would then get off the bus, puke, wake up to where we were going to do the rappelling, puke, eat some lunch, puke, walk to the castle, puke, get really hot and dehydrated because I'm sick and it's still really hot outside, climb up the castle, rappel down, trying to stomach the fact that I am still very ill, get to the bottom without puking, and then I get to the bottom and I puke. And you may be wondering, Christina, why is that one of your most enjoyable experiences, that you've been the happiest? To that, I tell you, I am very grateful to everyone on that trip, my parents, especially when I called them, that pushed me through it no matter what. Yeah, I was really sick and I came home and the doctors were really mad at me for not going to the hospital or something, but I still got a fairly decent European trip out of that. I mean, if I'm gonna spend that much money, obviously I'm just gonna go. God, they dragged me around because despite being sick for a solid 3 weeks for the whole trip, I got to see Italy, England, and France, and it was the coolest thing I've ever done. Between all the puking, I went to go shopping in Paris, I rappelled off a castle in Italy, I made pizza in Italy, saw Rome, it was beautiful, I went to London, and it was really the coolest thing I've ever done despite being sick. And I promise you, I am not crazy. I just had a lot of fun despite being sick. Even though I've been looking back at the pictures of the trip, and you can just see that I am green and ill, and already was in 8th grade and awkward looking, but I was just sick looking. Like, I think there's a picture of me standing in front of the Eiffel Tower, just kind of like trying to keep a smile on my face with a like scarf, but I'm already awkward looking and doesn't look good to be sick on top of that. Here, let me throw that up for you. Fun! So anyway, I could have picked the time I graduated high school, when I won some award, or I don't know, the time I was born, because everyone knows that was an important day in my life. But yeah, my European trip was probably the best. It was a time. So that's it for this week on Thotful Tuesday. I will be back next week. Pinky promise. Are you doing it? Good. I will be back to talk about next week's topic, and I really do apologize for not being here for a couple of weeks. Everything was just really crazy, and I just kind of needed a mental health break last week, so yeah, glad to be back. Missed you guys, and I will see you next week. Bye! Oh, and I wanted to say congratulations and a warm welcome to Dee. Welcome to the Screen Queens. I might need to clean up a little bit, but hello. Welcome. I love her. She's great. Yeah.